And once again, good morning and welcome to the Monday edition of AM Buffalo. Not your typical Monday, it's a holiday. It's Columbus Day, so schools are off, banks are closed, and a lot of the government offices are closed as well. And we want to take the opportunity to wish our Canadian friends and viewers a very happy Thanksgiving up there in Canada. This is their Thanksgiving Day. Well, this being a Monday, it's certainly Great Look Monday, and normally when we attack Great Look Monday, we're telling you how to look good from the outside in. Well, this morning we sort of reversed the process, and we're going to tell you how to look good from the inside out. And I welcome two very special guests this morning. Of course, we know Dr. Sam Shatkin. He's with us occasionally on our Great Look Mondays, and this is registered nurse and clinical certified dietitian nutritionist Sharon Lawrence, not the actress. You know, she I don't know if you ever get quizzed about that a whole lot. Yeah, great actress she is. Well, welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Well, she's an actress of sorts. Because,
of sorts.
Because, you know, the whole thing about what we're talking about is passion. And whether you're an actress or a clinical dietitian as she is, you really, it's all about making people look well and feel good. And certainly in my business, in my practice, that's what I want to do. And that's what we want to tell the listeners today about.
Well, I hope you don't mind my little attempt at humor in introducing going from the inside out this morning.
No,
but
absolutely.
Basically, that's exactly what we're doing. And Dr. Sam, I'm sure you were telling me before we went on, you have people that come in and, of course, they want the procedures, the liposuction and everything.
Right,
but,
exactly.
But really, they've got to attack it before that.
Right, exactly. And it doesn't really matter whether you're coming to a plastic surgeon to make yourself healthier and look better, or you're going to a general doctor. Everybody in the health profession needs to be aware of good nutrition and good wellness and great lifestyle. And if their patients aren't doing that, then they're falling a little bit short. Now, in my practice, it's a little bit more obvious. I have people coming in that want body contouring, want liposuction, the mommy makeovers, as we call them. And these are the patients that probably need to get a little bit back on track. Many times they're not focusing on themselves as much as they are on the kids or their parents, and they're sort of stuck in the middle and not taking care of themselves. So that's what we can do to help them be healthier, be well, and look better. And then when I do the surgery, then they're going to look that much better as it is.
So is this the first time you and Sharon have teamed up, or are you guys an ongoing team?
Not exactly.
Well, I have been addressing through nutrition dynamics weight management for years and years, 16 years, worrying about this. Getting rid of this.
I wanted to know if this would show up on TV. Unfortunately, it will. Yeah, why don't you explain what this is,
This
Sharon?
is 5 pounds of body fat. It's what it looks like when we open you up. And unfortunately, when it's right down here, it acts like an organ that didn't come from God. It makes all kinds of derangements in metabolism. It causes your blood pressure, cholesterol, triglycerides, blood sugar to rise. And so when Sam talks about beauty from the inside out, it means that proper weight management, healthy weight management, will target this body fat. It doesn't matter what the scale looks like. It matters what your body composition is made out of. And when you eat right, and the Transitions program that Dr. Shatkin is rolling out at his office, that other practitioners like Ken Kurtz, PT, corporations like Gibraltar Steel and Lawley, they're all offering transitions because that's
to
the
their
next.
Employees, you mean,
yes, it's the next generation. It puts wellness out there in the correct way. Because transitions, Sam, let me grab something from there.
Well,
is low glycemic eating. It is low glycemic eating. It's not low carb eating. It's lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. It's the right kind of carbs.
Okay.
It includes the right kind of exercise, both aerobic to stimulate your heart and anaerobic, weight-bearing, muscle strengthening to make the body strong and healthy.
I'm going to ask you to define the difference between aerobic and anaerobic this morning, because there was a long time I didn't know the difference, and there could be a lot of people out there that don't know it. So you tell us.
Aerobic is oxygen consuming. It's dancing, it's jogging, it's walking quickly. It's something that stimulates cardiac function, heart muscle contraction, which burns calories while you do it.
Okay.
And makes your heart very strong and healthy. The anaerobic is weights, it is bands, it's anything that builds muscle, and that burns calories round the clock. And it strengthens bones. It's the rest of the dimension. And you have to do both.
So people that perhaps are employed in, well, shall we say active vocations or something, unloading a truck, you know, something like that, or farming, that would be anaerobic.
That's right.
Right.
Except for one thing.
Combination.
It's a combination because if they're moving very quickly and they're also producing a little bit of heat, sweating just a little, it's also aerobic. But here's the problem. The body can accommodate to exercise. So if someone is unloading a ham from a freezer at Tops or Wegmans, and they get very used to carrying that particular weight, eventually it's not exercise anymore.
It's not doing anything right.
That's right. Their body can accommodate. Right. So you have to keep moving things around, and that's what we teach in transitions.
It's kind of like anything else in life. If it's too good to be true,
it probably is.
It probably isn't. So if you sometimes you think you're working out and you might not be because your body has become accustomed to that particular exercise, and you have to move on.
John, imagine that when you're stressed, you're also eating more. The body is sleeping less, and cortisol levels rise. And that's a lot of the problem, too, for people that are trying to address body weight. So in transitions, we look at stress management, and we look at supplements that heal the metabolism.
Well, yeah, the biggest point is this. There's some real good science about all this stuff that we're talking about. And when she talks about cortisol levels and different things, these sciences really are what the transition program addresses without the individuals having to know all of it, but they can follow through it. It's a 12-week program where they can, we offer everything about the fats that you need to take in, the glycemics, low glycemic foods, all the various things that are important to good healthy living and a good healthy lifestyle. It's not just about what you eat, it's about what you do on a daily basis.
Right.
Exactly.
I can imagine how something like this, or even more, this is only 5 pounds. What about people that are even more overweight? It taxes the heart. And if you want to think about your heart as like the furnace in your home, if you have a 2-bedroom home and your furnace has no problem heating that home, now you take that same furnace and you put it in a 4-story apartment building, and it's cranking constantly, that furnace is going to burn out pretty soon.
Exactly.
And there's your analogy.
And so do your joints, so do your knees, so does the metabolism. Everything gets screwed up. So we have to heal the metabolism. And another thing that's important in weight management is being accountable to a coach. John, you can think you're doing it, but if you're not writing it down, the people that are most successful, Sam and I know, journal. They use a journal.
Yeah, we want to remind folks you can give us a call at 644-9840 if you have any questions for Dr. Shatkin or Sharon here, because, folks, let's face it, practically everybody out there is out of shape, so you should be calling and asking the right questions. 644-9840.
You know the thing that excited me about this transitions program is it's a combination of all the things that we know are important to make sure you can lose the weight and be healthier. It's not just about eating things. It's not just about supplements. It's not just about listening to a lecture. It's a lot about journaling, writing down what you eat. It's about choosing the right selections of foods, doing the right things during the day, the times of the meals that you eat. There's so much to it. And a lot of times a doctor may say, here's a book or go look at this. And you can get a lot of information, but unless you're doing it in a group setting, you really can't get all the information you need and do it properly.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back and continue our discussion. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.